Well, I can honestly say that this has been kind of an interesting game to play so far. I'll be doing a full first look, sort of first impressions review in a bit, but right now I at least want to show off the game and the cool stuff I bought with it. Because no matter what, that's actually been pretty cool and pretty honest. And yeah, I'm getting ready for sorry for Christmas, so it's gonna be a pretty big time. But I thought I'd show everything I got here. So unlike that one dude, I'm not gonna be trashing a GameStop because, to be fair, yes, this game has pissed me off as well a little bit, but it's still pretty enjoyable. So as you can see here, I have the tertiary, I can't even pronounce that properly, edition, 1776, 2076, a 300-year-old point for our nation. And just look on the back on everything. I'm not even sure. There you go. You can read it now. But just pause if you can't. I mean, that comes with a lot. And it does, too. A lot of DLC. I mean, even I get surprised. And look, GameStop exclusive. And that's pretty cool, too. Now, that's it right there. See, take a look here. Pretty nice so far. I've already done all the installs. I've played for a while, so you will be getting a full review. And I actually do admit that it's not totally bad. And check this out, just real quick. I like that. And technically, you get that head and hat in the game with this pack. Otherwise, you have to use the Atom currency to buy it. So, not the best. Alright, let's show you what else I got. So the first thing is, of course, my Nuka-Cola Quantum Lamp. Now, this kept getting pushed back, unfortunately, at GameStop. And I have to admit, yeah, this just looks better on film than it does in real life, but it's still pretty cool. The Nuka-Cola Quantum, so I'm probably going to use this for a prop for some of my stuff, is really cool. It's really nice. It's an LED lamp. It's you can see down there and stuff, and it actually has rechargeable batteries, and right there is the USB drive to recharge it, which by the way is the same thing I use for my PS4 controller, so that's pretty cool. And the little switch is on the bottom, so that's what it looks like normally. Pretty nice, huh? So that's pretty cool. Now, before we get to, actually I should do that right now. So besides that, because I want to say one thing for later, and check it out. For Halloween, I bought a Vault 111 suit. I also bought the survival guide. I don't care what people say. Buying these strategy guides actually do come in pretty handy, and like in this case, it's a pretty solid book. This was only about 50 bucks, so it's not as good as the Assassin's Creed unboxing of that strategy guide, but it's been pretty cool. I mean, just look at that. This is actually... What the heck am I on? Whoa. Oh, cool. There's actual stuff you can get, and I mean, this is pretty cool. And it's the unique apparel set. Oh, man, I'm going to be so busy with this game. Some of this stuff is actually kind of funny. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to need to use this a lot. But as you can see here, it's not small. This is very big. This is a damn big book. Oh my god, I forgot how big it was. And it was actually very heavy. Then, of course, we have the little thing that was, on the other side. But what was cool is what it actually had underneath it, which was an entire, very big poster of West Virginia. See, look here. I haven't even unfolded it yet. I'm kind of afraid to a few times. Mostly just due to, wait, there's another vault? Is that another Vault 88? I'm going to be so busy playing this game. Mostly because I just want all the trophies. But some of it I am getting into, but other parts... Can I please get an update so I can turn off the damn hunger and thirsting? It's pissing me off. Oh, it really is. It's pissing me off. It's really starting to interfere with my playing of the game. So yeah, when I do a first impressions review, it's not going to be pretty. But I do want to point this out. We have here, in this case, This is, I mean, look at that. The Pip-Boy Model 2000 Mark, I believe that's 4. I could be wrong, but it's pretty cool. So we open it up, and as you can see here, we got a lot. I've already been tinkering with it a little bit, but I haven't taken anything super out yet. So we're just going to show it off here real quick. So yeah, here's your little screwdrivers and stuff. You actually have to assemble this thing. I'm not kidding on that. And oh, it's actually coming out now. They even give you your own wrench. Look at that. There's an actual wrench, so that gives you an idea. The first thing I want to point out right here is the data tape. I do need to find the screws. They fell down. And in fact, when I was doing an earlier video, as you can see here, see, look, you watch this, and we just sort of snap it in, and there's your data tape. And this is actually very accurate to what's in the games too. It looks, I mean, look at that. Look at the detail, and you can see where the screws go into it, but you can actually see the detail and how cool that is. And I'm going to take this out real quick just to give you an idea on what the quality, because this is a $150 item, and I do want to point that out. So here's the screen, and look at that. Look at how it reflects stuff. This is not some cheap thing. This is actually really impressive, and you know, it looks like a real television screen. I mean, it really does. And I grew up in the area when, you know, you had these old tubes, and this looks very real. And that is something else here. This is actually, in my opinion, very heavy-duty construction. And I want to pull one more thing out, and I'm kind of afraid to do it, but I figure I need to do it because it really shows you off a few things. Is this piece right here. Now, this is an actual piece, but what might surprise you is this is metal. I can actually feel it and how it bends, and this is an actual metal piece to this Pip-Boy. So this is actually really, and look here, you also have, these are like the cables to some of the other stuff, the little, I mean, this tells you how much actual work is going into this thing. There, I believe, are over 300 pieces to this. This was $150, and when it's all put together, it looks like that in the picture. And I still have the additional box that goes around this thing. I couldn't get rid of it. I just couldn't. And I mean, look at that. That is how. And this is a display case. Part of me doesn't even want to assemble it because I'm kind of afraid to. But at the same time, I don't mind. I really want to use this. And the detail work alone is everything just so well. And in fact, when I'm not doing anything, I leave this inside the case, and I just, in fact, let's put everything back in real quick. So I actually do, believe it or not, keep it as a nice display unit. And sometimes I just display everything. And it gives you a hint. And yeah, it does work extremely well. I mean it too, it really does. And then it just sort of, what was it? Just logs in. And it's pretty cool. I mean, look at this. This case is not that big. It's not very big. But what surprises me is it is actually heavy metal. It's got the little Vault-Tec thing right there. These are actual metal brackets. They've been specially made for it. So it's actually pretty nice and cool. And that's an actual plaque thing. And you can really see it thanks to the high definition. I mean, look at that. Pip-Boy. I mean, I love the little Pip-Boy character right there, too. This gives you a hint on just how much work has gone into the game. And I'm probably going to start to record some footage to do my little first test review. And I've been working on it all day at work, you know, rehearsing what I want to do. The thing is that while I don't hate 76, I can't say I like it either. It's a weird thing. I don't mind the game completely, but I have to admit that I've already done three started profiles. I've deleted characters just because of how I've had to get used to this game. How do you put up with that? But the stuff that I've gotten from this has actually been worth the price tag I paid into it. And I'll show you some stuff that I got for my characters and stuff in 76 next. But until then, happy hunting. And I'll be seeing you in Fallout 76, and then I'll give you if it's worth it or not. And I won't be kind. I will be pretty brutal on the game. So, see ya.